Fearless Pioneer.
Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video. Today, guys, pretty simple. I'm just going to be doing a server update video on how things have been going and what's happening in my server at the moment. As well, I finally got things sorted. For all the people that helped out and stuff as well, my dog is doing a lot better. Thank you very much. He's gotten the treatment that he needed, and he's going to heal up nicely. So, very happy with that news. And a few people who watch my channel donated to the GoFundMe, so I really appreciate that. Absolute legends. In saying that, I got some money in from obviously because I do YouTube and work with the Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. So even though times have been a little bit hard for me, I do owe you guys a little bit of a giveaway. So I want to give away 2 sets of 2,300 gems. So 2,300 gems per person. And yeah, obviously that works like how I'll give them either a gift card, Google, Apple, or I can hook them up with PlayStation gift card, whatever they want. You don't have to spend it on the game. I can even just hook you up with some money on PayPal. But yeah, so that is going to be entered. Now, to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment on the video, and the code word is Happy Birthday Scorp. Now, there's a little bit of a meme going around. So yeah, if you just put Happy Birthday Scorp as the message, you'll be entered into that giveaway. And the guy is going to kill me for doing this, but I'm doing it just for the lols. But yeah, that is going to be the message. Yeah, and it's let me know how things are going in your season. Let me know if you're enjoying the elite units and that. We've had it pretty rough, but yeah, let's get into it, and I can explain everything that's been going on. Obviously, I can't tell you everything in depth because my enemies and other factions watch my videos, so hello to you guys. So I can't give you all the information, otherwise I'll be leaking it. Yeah, but basically we're going to be taking a look at the world map and seeing what, or Middle Earth I should say, and see how things have been going. So as you can see at the moment, ARNOR is an absolute dominant force up into the northwest quadrant of Middle Earth. Now, they were the first guys to make a united faction, and the only teams or factions that have made a united faction so far. They teamed with probably the second strongest kind of at the moment on the good side, Lothlorien. So we have 2 superpowers there. Now, ARNOR has 2 fellowships in it that are absolutely maxed, and they're like 200 members of the same people. So they work very strongly incoherently together. So that's sort of what's happening with those guys at the moment. If we go up to the ring, for example, and have a look, you can see that obviously Lothlorien is surrounded that area at the moment, and being a united faction with ARNOR, then as you can see, even ARNOR has currently reached the ring here at the moment. Now, let's just discuss other things, what's been happening. So, ROHAN's been in a really rough time at the moment. They've been getting battered by ARNOR and Lothlorien a lot. I have to say, they have been holding the ground not too bad, so a big shout out to them. They've been doing really well against a lot of these strong commanders and stuff like that. Some of these guys have level 50s and that already. But that's sort of what's going on with Rohan at the moment. They're right in the mix of the middle of the things. ISENGARD is dead this season, so we can count them out. Now, over next to ARNOR, we have poor old, these guys over here, LINDON. They're still at the capital. They've lost a little bit of ground lately. As you can see, these guys have been battling a lot, so great work to them. Remember, they're going up against these, ARNOR is very strong. And basically, they've lost a little bit of ground, but they're still holding some areas. They seem to possibly maybe pushing over towards ISENGARD way and stuff like that. Now, Lothlorien, of course, is surrounded the ring and got a lot of areas around here. Moving to the west over into the east. Now, there's still some lands here. Obviously, Rivendell and Moria. And probably, if we go have a look, I'm probably going to say this is going to be surrounded by the elves. So, yeah. And probably going to be saying that the elves are probably going to be trying to take these 2 keeps as soon as possible. Moving on. So, we have Mordor. Mordor is pretty dominant, but not completely dead this season. They're sort of just stuck in their little cubbyhole at the moment. We've stopped them from coming into Aphelion at the moment. And basically, they're just chilling there. I don't really have too much against them whatsoever. When there's a faction that seems to be struggling, I don't want to go just absolutely destroying someone off the face of the map. I like everyone to enjoy themselves and have a little bit of fun. Now, VARGS have been pretty strong. They work pretty good as a team. We ended up making a sort of a deal with them, as you can see. It's not like a crazy deal. I'm not going to go into details, but basically, we're not wasting time fighting all the time when the main objective in this is to gain the ring. So, we've at least stopped the battling between us, and we're going to be basically have the time to, as Gondor, to work on ourselves, build our commanders up a bit, try catch up to these superpowers of ARNOR and Lothlorien. As you can see, we've already captured a keep already in the day or so since you would have seen that battle with the VARGS. So, yeah, we're doing quite well. Obviously, we have some more land to go, so hopefully we can work on some tasks and basically do some training and stuff like that. Also, note, RHUN is dead, so, yeah, basically there's no one in RHUN, so rip the dream to RHUN. Okay, so, EREBOR has been like the sleeping kind of giant. They've just been chilled up in their top side of the map there, just getting their keeps and stuff like that. They haven't got into any battles or anything crazy at the moment. But yeah, they seem to be chilling. I think they're a decent faction, and of course, they have some really good commanders like the Danes and Dwalins that they're going to be running with their Iron Warriors, which will be extremely good against evil, as well as some other good commanders from the other factions, depending on what happens. Who's going to be fighting who, we don't know. Yeah. Now, GUNDABAD is another evil faction besides VARGS, the second biggest. ARNOR is completely dead. I haven't seen any really action from them. But Gunda is alive. Now, I'm surprised that Upper Anduran Valley hasn't been taken. Let's have a look and see what's going on up here. So, it looks like it is lightly surrounded by Lothlorien at the moment. But Lothlorien is very busy with ARNOR attacking ROHAN at the moment. So, where do we go from here? There's a lot of things you can do. Now is the time where a lot of factions need to start thinking about united factions, because that is a part of Season 5. So, there's a lot of options. Can't really discuss. We're kind of thinking of ideas, but I can't really go on ideas at the moment like that, because obviously it will get video sniped and everything like that. But basically, as Gondor, we're thinking about trying to make a united faction, but obviously we've got ARNOR and Lothlorien in a united faction, and some of these other good side factions need to start grouping up in united factions and making decisions with each other and deciding who they want to help and where they want to battle and stuff like that. Obviously, ARNOR and Lothlorien are the biggest threat on the map so far. It's pretty safe to say if the VARGS are going to be making a united faction, they're probably going to go with GUNDABAD. It makes complete sense, seeing that the other evils are pretty much dead. And there, that leaves LINDON, ROHAN, GONDOR, and EREBOR to try make a decision on what they want to do, who they want to fight, and everything like that. Yeah, but basically everything comes down to the ring, and that's basically what's happening at the moment. But yeah, that's what's been happening in our server so far, guys. Just a bit of a server breakdown video. I can just let you know my commanders are doing not too bad at the moment. I'm currently training them up. They haven't really gone up much levels, just because I was doing a lot of battling in the last few days and stuff like that. But I'm starting to train, so again, off the white, starting to get up there. He'll probably be level 44 by the time this video's out. He's in training at the moment. And yeah, as you can see, these guys are really getting close to leveling up all once again. So, starting to strengthen them guys up a lot. I did do some gear changes, as you can see with my Gilgalad. We made some changes. I now have some focus damage, which is really good. Depending on who we battle. Like, we're not really versing VARGS anymore, but having focus damage if we bump into... if we go battling some other good sides, for example, like Galadriels and Gandalfs and everything, this is going to be very, very, very helpful. With changes to Gandalf the White, we now have the Mithril and the hat of Grey Wizard hat on him. really buffing his focus up a lot. Gandalf the Grey, I made a few changes. I put this helmet on to increase his focus damage, and we've got a burn and increasing basically the chance of not receiving a lot of burn damage, which is not hugely needed at the moment, but yeah, I could put this on, but I'd rather this at the moment. It does increase army defense as well. And then Théoden, I've changed his gear back to how I had it before. We're going to go do a couple of mock battles with him and increase these back up. Probably 1 or 2 mock battles there, and that will be done. But yeah, guys, just a pretty simple video there today, guys. It's explaining everything that's happened in the server and announcing the giveaway. So yeah, make sure to enter that, guys. And until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See you. Of the EJU.